Good afternoon and welcome to Hybrid Learning Education Training Program. So this is a very special training series. This is our third batch of training, and we have got a good amount of response from the educators. Close to 7,500 schools have registered for this particular training sessions, and we are amazed with the response of the educators today. Also in the sessions, everybody has joined in. So we welcome all of you, welcome all the educators, principals, management, head of institutions, and all the teachers, whether it's a tuition teacher, school teacher, subject teacher from different part of the country. We have got our educators joining from the India, from Nigeria, from different part of country, right? So we thank our support partners who are completely up to the things to bring all the educators into this hybrid learning education training program. We like to our extend our thanks to CBSE board, ICSE board, IB boards, and all the boards who are supporting us for this hybrid learning initiative. And we are also thankful to the international teacher associations from where the educators from the different part of the country are joining these sessions. And yes, we are ready to take the session forward. So we are a global training partner of Microsoft, and we are conducting this hybrid learning education 3.0 version, where educators are learning more than 25 learning application, 25 teaching and learning application, and these applications are helping them in implementing hybrid learning technology in the classroom. So we are partnered with Microsoft, Knowledge Lavinia, and we are in the vision of connected learning community. So yes, I am your trainer today. My name is Prashant Kumar Jha. I am Microsoft Innovative Educator and Microsoft Innovative Educator Trainer. And I'll be taking you through the next 5 days of training session on this hybrid learning implementation. So we have already completed the training sessions for last two batches, and we are very overwhelmed with the response and performance of the educator from the last two batches, and they all are right now hybrid learning educator, and they all have cracked the test examination which was given to them. They all have performed everyday assessments. They have done it, and with result, they are also working towards knowledge worker program. And today we are also witnessing a lot of people who have joined via knowledge worker program. So I'll tell you about if you are the new people right now for this knowledge worker programs and everybody. So I'll be explaining you everything about this session. So let me just take you the things. Let take the things forward. So along with me in the board, we have got an expert moderator available. So you are feel free to ask any kind of questions related to technology, support, solutions. The people are there in the backends because the medium of this session is directly like it's a live session, and I am speaking to you right now. It's a one-way communication. You cannot communicate back in the sessions due to the complete system designing process. So what you can do is you have a Q&A tab. Okay, everybody who has joined from any kind of device right now, whether you joined from the mobile phone or you joined from the laptop, you have on the top Q&A tab will be there. So if you click on it, you will have the options of what are the featured questions which has been published from our site. We have published some announcement that will come under the feature list. You can also see there's a my question option has been given there where you can ask your question. So when you're asking your question, please mention your name and then only you can ask your question. So like our team can definitely can look into your question. They will try to give you solution then and there. In case they are not able to provide you the solution during this 1 hour of 1.5 hour of training sessions, we will definitely come back to you again, and we will generate a FAQ documents for all the unanswered questions or all the common question which is coming in, and this document will be also shared with you, right? So that will be one of the things we'll take care of it. Plus, in this particular meeting, we have also enabled multilingual capability. So you can search for this top bottom right side. You'll have a CC option, right? That subtitle option. When you go and enable it, this gear of setting option, you will have various language options. So in case you wanted to see this complete presentations by subtitle with a different language, example Hindi. Okay, suppose I'm speaking in English, you wanted to read that things in Hindi, you can enable the subtitle as a Hindi. So whatever I'm speaking, you will be able to fetch in Hindi. Likewise, we have enabled the subtitle language for Urdu for all the Islamic states who are joining us today. We have also enabled Afrikaans language so that you can actually go and all the Africans and Swahili language. So this will solve the problem of many people who have joined as multilingual. They are looking for support of multilingual thing. They can hear me from they can hear me from this English language, but subtitles will be definitely coming to you as a your selected language. So go to the settings, enable the subtitles, and just enjoy the complete training program. So yes, we are into the our trainings agenda page right now. So as you all aware about, there are 5 days of training sessions going to happen, and today is our first day. And what we are going to achieve today's session is we are going to talk about first about hybrid learning education 3.0 training program. Okay, we'll talk about what benefits you are going to get out of this program, what is there in this programs, how this program is framed out, what kind of process and pedagogy we have incorporated inside this program. We'll also talk about the hybrid toolkits, because it's not like a one-way session. We are going to include a lot of activity in this live sessions, and we wanted your participation in it. And we wanted you to practice on such tools, because earlier educator used to they know about basics of technological teaching tools. If you ask me, if you have a blackboard in the classroom or the chalk in the classroom, you know about, okay, there is something called blackboard and chalk, using that you are writing it. Then you move up, you have gone to the blue board, you've gone to the whiteboard, you've gone to the projector, you've gone to the TVs, and like this you are improvising. But right now the hybrid toolkits are completely different. The 21st century toolkits are completely different. So we are trying to train you on next 25 application in this 25 in this 5 days, and we wanted you to start using these tools in your classrooms, whether it is online or offline or it's a hybrid mode, right? So this 25 tools you are going to learn, and we will provide you the complete toolkit suitcase to you, so you're going to use it. Okay, and these toolkits are helping you out in teaching process, administrative process, collaboration process, and you can treat this toolkit as a common hub. You don't have to go to the 25 applications separately. We will give you the platform where all 25 application you can use under a single platform. So you'll enjoy when you start teaching with your student. Now learn about the types of teaching and learning models. So we'll talk about what are different kind of models are there of learning and teaching. We'll talk about how the education system the evolution of education system will discuss, so that we will understand about, okay, how we started and where we are going for, what is the path for us. So it is very important to know about it. Then we will introduce you about hybrid learning model 3.0, and we will explain you about what are the different 5 elements of hybrid learning, which comes together and makes your process very smooth in the classroom. Okay, you will be very confident, you will be very comfortable if you take care of this 5 element. So that portion we are going to talk about it. And yes, after every sessions we are giving you some kind of assignment or assessment. We wanted you to complete it, because everyday assessment and assignments makes a count, and when you complete the 5 day sessions, the certificates can be issued on that basis, right? So we wanted to see that whether you are actually practicing this process and all those things. So you'll have a time, you will have a proper time, enough time, ample amount of time to complete these assignments. These assignments won't take 15 minutes of your daytime so to complete it. So we wanted everybody to take part in it. So starting with hybrid learning education 3.0 training program, which we are conducting from Microsoft Teams live event. Why we have chosen this live event feature? Because this feature tomorrow you can also use in your school and institution, because it supports up to 20,000 people as an audience, right? In a single meeting, it can support 20,000 people, and on the request basis, it can support to 1 lakh people also. So that is the main capability of this live event, and it optimizes the internet and everything. So you will have very low internet bandwidth it will consume, so that your data will be safe. Suppose you have joined from the mobile data, you will see that after sessions your data consumption is very low, right? So that you can see it. So we wanted you to just participate in these things and see it. So our main objective of this hybrid learning education 3.0 training program is to make sure that every institution or every educators are empowered to set up this hybrid environment in their classrooms, because we are completely uncertain right now whether the schools are going to open or when it is going to again close, right? This is not a sessions which is talking about online sessions only. Okay, this is not a sessions which is going to talk about the offline session only. We are talking about hybrid. Okay, whether it is online, whether it is offline, you are ready to conduct the sessions. Or if it is both, then also you are ready to conduct a session. So best of online, we have taken a best of online process, best of offline process, and we have mixed up together, and we have designed this complete training programs on the hybrid learning. So we wanted the teachers to learn from this training programs, and tomorrow whatever challenges you are getting into the system, you will be ready with it. Okay, if all students are coming to the school, it's good news. Then also how you can use this hybrid models, the application which we are training you, how you can use it for asynchronous learning. When the student go back to home, they will be always connected with you. They don't require the tuitions, they don't require any kind of extra support. So these tools are definitely helping you out in this kind of achieving this process. And no doubt the teachers become smart, teachers become certified, and all such things will happen. So our primary objective is to see that the hybrid environment is set up. You are ready for any kind of challenge, and teachers will be completely a problem solver. So right now we know that 2 educators from each school have joined in, and we have given you the opportunity to come and learn from these sessions and start implementing in your school, right? So that is the main primary objective. Now we know that the educators from the online practice, you all are familiar about certain application, you have tried it. As the lockdown imposed in our country, and outside country also, the first way to communicate to the people, you have started, we have seen the many schools in India also, whether it's the rural school or urban school, we have seen that they have started communicating through SMS. That was the first primary model. That is, we are completely appreciative about it, that you know about how to use SMS facilities to communicate. You know how to communicate. So communication is the one thing which you are able to do it. Next is the WhatsApp is the one of the uh, major help has come forward, and you have started using WhatsApp with the student. Okay, earlier only with the family member you started using it, then you started WhatsApp by creating the group of your classrooms and sharing the files, and you started sharing the media and all those things, because in SMS the media you're not able to share it. So that is also one bridging the gap between the you and the student. Going forward, for making more engagement in the classroom, you have tried the method of using the YouTube, right? From YouTube, there are a lot of contents published by the teacher, and teachers love YouTube because they are finding a lot of important videos there, which they wanted the teacher students to actually go and see it. So you have also explored this particular tool of YouTube. Yes, the Zoom applications. That is one of the things which teacher have initiated. Teacher have starting using in the classroom, because it's not only about SMS, WhatsApp, and YouTube. You are not able to connect to the student. So many schools have started doing the Zoom classrooms, and they have the video conferencing. They started meeting students online. So that was the newer experience for everybody. With that, many have chosen Zoom, many have chosen WebEx, somebody has chosen Skype. They started using the mail engine. Okay, many have taken up Office 365 in the campus. Okay, and many have started from the Google Meet. So the mediums are different. All the different mediums you have used it, and entire intention is to reach out to the student and to give best part to the student. Okay, we use the Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams or any other tools. So we had variety of tools we have tried, just to see that first communicate to the student, then connect to the student, then engage to the students. So when we start doing this kind of tools, we are always coming across a lot of challenges Okay, lot of challenges. We try to solve the challenges. If not able to solve the challenges, we are changing the platform and all such things we are doing it. But the best part is you all are using this kind of application. Okay, any of the such kind of application, so you are all clear about what is online education applications you are using in the classroom, because it is important when we implement hybrid. It is important that out of this tool, any of the tool you can use it, choose it and start using in the classroom, provided they provide you all the feature sets which we are talking about in hybrid environment. So in our training sessions we have provided you id and password for a tool which you can use it for the complete hybrid learning implementation. Test it out, try it out and see if it is working for you. Start implementing with the student. We wanted you to practice, so that's why we have given you the toolkits for it, right? So apart from this program I was talking to you about, you can access this program from any place, any device and anytime. That means this 5 day session which is happening, you can use in any device. The best part is, suppose right now you are watching me in mobile phone. What you can do is, suppose you have got certain things, certain distraction is happening in your home. You are watching from home or school. Let's say you don't want to miss out on any small statement also. So what you can do is you have the pause button. Okay, you can click on the pause button and I will be freeze that time. Okay, so whatever I'm speaking right now, the things will be freeze. You can go and complete your necessary work and come and play it. So what happens, it will start from there. Suppose you are up to the speed and you wanted to go to the live, there is a live button will also appear on your screen. Click on the live and you will catch me up in the live mode. Okay, so that is the power of this model. And any you can use either mobile phone or laptop or tablet. It doesn't have any kind of device restriction. Any device, any smartphone is fine. You require internet, that's it. And from any place you can join this session. So we wanted you to attend proactively in the sessions and learn a lot of things. Takeaways would be important. Now the best part of this 5 day session is, teachers, if you focus in this session properly and practice with me along in the sessions, our team will be always there to support you always. So I wanted, when you practice along with me, you will be able to become a proficient in more than 25 applications. So we are talking about 25 such application. Example, you all aware about Excel, Word, PowerPoint application, right? These three applications are the core product of Microsoft, and teachers like you are using from the last 2 decades. So what happens, this last 2 decades since you're using this kind of application, now you know the importance of these applications. You know about how to use such application, why it is so important for making question paper, making so many things. But do you know that Microsoft has got like that such 32 plus applications are available? Okay, so as a teacher of 21st century, we need to know about all such applications to become expert and start giving a lot to the society, lot to the students, lot to everybody in the community. Okay, so it is important to know about such application. But today we are focusing on 25 such application which of Microsoft product, which are not of Microsoft product, but we are assembled together for this hybrid learning setup. Okay, and we have enabled you the features so that you can also access this application. Nothing is, if you are not having your school organization not having any kind of software access, still we are providing you the ID and password. Using that, you can access all the application, practice it, and then start implementing on your own platform. Okay, now coming to this you are also getting this id and password which you have joined it through it. This is not a just a id password, it is a single sign on id and password. So more than 50 plus application you can log in. It doesn't require any product key or nothing like that. You can log in using this id and password and start exploring the features. Now in this training program you are access to this live chat which I told you. Today also in our activity we will do the 3 live activity in our session. You will be access to the assessment and attendance. Okay, and after the sessions of 90 minutes we are not leaving you alone. Okay, not leaving you isolated, neither in the vein. What basically can happen is, after this session also we all are connected. So we have formulated a group in Microsoft Kaizala, and we have added you there. So what happens, that is always a accessible platform for all of you. You can always post it, and we will be also posting all the updated contents, all the new features which is coming up in the technology side. So from the hybrid learning side, all the new concept, we are always posting it there. So now you are a part of that group, so you can also experience that things coming in. Plus you can always ask your doubt in that place. So when you're asking doubt, from our team, 4 to 5 members are assigned for this particular doubt clarification topic. Feel free to ask doubts. They will contact you and they will solve your doubts. So we have extended the support always for you, especially for the teachers community. We are always there for you. Through the lifetime also we are there for giving the support in any kind of application you require. Now, 90-minute sessions, we are going to conduct this per day, 5 days event. 90-minute sessions will happen. And yes, we are also going to extend for you the knowledge worker program. That is an important program. This program I'll talk in detail on the 5th day, but today I'll just tell you a little brief about it. Example, right now from your institutions, 2 people have joined it, and your principal and you also might be thinking about, okay, let only 2 people we are learning, how our other educators can learn from this program. Okay, for that we wanted to empower you. We wanted you to learn first and you to train the 50 people. Okay, you become a knowledge worker. You're getting the rewards, you're getting the recognitions by becoming the knowledge worker, and you can start the initial trainings for your all 50 educators. That is what the objective of this knowledge worker programs, and there is a lot of benefits, things will be there in these programs. You will feel yourself more empowered and you are privileged. So we have this knowledge worker programs, we are going to talk in detail on the day 5th. Okay, during your graduation time we are going to talk about this knowledge worker program. So all the educators who are joining this session, they can go back and train their 50 educators. Now, talking about this certification, after completing of all the 5 days sessions, you all are eligible for hybrid learning badges, certifications. We are going to conduct a test. If you all qualify with the 80% of passing mark, you are going to get a certification along with the other criteria of your assignment submissions and all those things. We are going to take care of it. And based on that, the result will be published. And you all will be certified with hybrid learning educator certification. So I just wanted in this particular batch also, we should get all the 100% educators who are enrolled for this batch. We wanted you to become hybrid learning educator. Okay, and all possible support consultations from our side you are always going to get. So just we are a button click away from you, so you can always ping us so for any kind of help. So that is the how the programs are designed, right? Day 1 we are talking about this, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5, and day 6 is the test. Now, as I mentioned to you, congratulations, you are eligible for Microsoft O365 11-year account that you already have got it. And with this account, you are getting a lot of benefits. There are a lot of benefits are there. Example, the common challenges of the educators will be resolved. Example, there's a storage. Now you are getting a kind of 1000 GB of online storage. Okay, so you can store your content, you can store your data, which you are sharing with the student. Because normally, with the pen drive, with the Google Drive, with the limited free versions, you are getting a limited number of space, right? You're getting 15 GB of space, or on the cloud, very limited space you are getting it. But here in this particular ID and password which we have given, you are eligible to get 1000 GB of online storage. That's the first more part, right? Apart from that, you are also getting access of the email account. So you wanted to send out a mail or things, so this will also treated as your mail account. This will also be treated as for community, right? Example, right now you all have joined, you all are educator community, so you are not always dependent on the technical team like us to help you out. You always wanted the teachers to train teacher. So there is a vibrant group is already created in Kaizala, also in Microsoft Teams, where other educators can also help you out in any of the applications. So it's the community is also built up here, And using this ID password, you can access such things. You can access online Excel, Word, PowerPoint, which is the commonly used tools for every teacher. So that all will be available to you. You can access it. So I'll explain you about all such things. Now, it's time to know about what is this toolkit of hybrid learning, which all tools you are going to learn, okay, from this 5 days of sessions. So let me start with it. First foremost is Microsoft Teams. Okay, we have choose out of this so many of applications which I explained you, Google Meet, Zoom, and all. So we have choose Microsoft Teams. See, normally you may be using in your school Zoom or Google Meet or Teams or anything. Why we have chosen Teams is because we wanted to do all the operations. You can also replicate the same operation in the your own platform, or you can do the customization in your own platform. But Team, why we're choosing, because it's a digital hub. It's the best application which we are using it for setting up this hybrid learning environment. Okay, it has got a lot of capabilities. So with that, we will use the Microsoft Teams application. uh, in this hybrid learning toolkit, we will also use Excel, Word, and PowerPoint for the collaboration purpose. We wanted the teachers to empowered in such a way they can collaborate with each other, whether it's a project or it's Excel file or it's PowerPoint creation. Two teachers, three teachers can collaborate together to create this presentation. That kind of capability are available right now. So online, you all can collaborate with each other. For assessment tool, yes, Forms, Peer Deck, this Kahoot applications for formative assessment or for summative assessment, you will understand about these tools, how you can use in hybrid environment. Okay, when I'm talking into hybrid environment, it is not only about online. Just one thing you have to be very clear about it. You should know the tools. I will tell you the practical implementation. It's example, Google Form or Microsoft Form. You have heard about, okay, Google Form, Microsoft Form, I can conduct online test. But do you think online test is only conducted online, or it can be conducted in the school also? So you have got a right answer. That means it can be conducted in the school also. Because earlier days, what used to happen, computer lab was only made for computer teacher. Computer teacher used to take the students to the computer lab. They make sure that they'll do some kind of programmings. But if educators are empowered in such tools, they can conduct same time live session, live examination of the topic. Let's say I am the English teacher, I am the Hindi teacher, I am the maths teacher. I have conducted topic. Now I wanted to take a test. I don't want to use paper in my test. I wanted to conduct an online test. I bring my students to the computer lab, open the test in the lockdown mode, and all students are allocated in the systems and they have started giving the test because it's completely there. Now, let's say a specific set of students are sitting in the home also. You have a hybrid environment here. So some students are sitting in the home also. Same time, the test will also activate it for them, and they are also part of the test. So everything you can make it as a hybrid. Okay. So we should know about these tools. Very important. Then you are the teacher. You can, with your innovation, with your ideas, you can implement these tools in the classroom. So we are talking about these three formative assessment tools. We'll talk about Kaizala. Now educators, you have to get completely out from the WhatsApp application, because WhatsApp application is for your personal purpose. Okay, it is not meant to create for the proper process. It is not meant to create for communication with the students. You have to bring out to the business level of WhatsApp. That is available, everything is available free for you. So Microsoft Kaizala is the application which is used by, if you go to the use case in the YouTube, Google, everywhere, Kaizala has been used by many hospitals, many government organizations. Everybody is using Kaizala because Kaizala is the application where you can configure the Kaizala in the way that you want it. You wanted only one way communication, it can happen. You don't want to restrict the number of the students in the 250 people in a group. You want it can be about 19,000, 20,000. Right now in our community of Kaizala, we have 20,000 plus educators are there in this particular community. So the list, you can create these groups of the students and you can start communicating one way communication. Experience it like how we are training you. We are uh, giving you this kind of product options. You can also experience with the students, and you can bridge a gap between what is educational application, what is the personal applications. So parents are also dedicated towards this kind of applications. Yes. In our toolkit, we have OneDrive, we have immersive reader for all the kind of student for accessibility reasons. Microsoft Sway, 3D Viewer for the smaller students, Outlook applications. YouTube you're using, we are going to explore you the option of Microsoft Stream, where teacher can upload a video, create a video, and teacher can add lot of interactive elements in the video. Example, I have uploaded a video about how to log into Microsoft Teams. Now let's say the video is of 2 minutes. First minute is about how to install application. Second minute is about how to log in application, how to log into Microsoft Teams. What I can do as a teacher, I will upload the video of 2 minutes into the stream. After 1 minute, I can post the examination automatically. The moment 1 minute completed, the test will open up about how to where to, like, one question will come, uh, which place you can go and install Microsoft Teams. So it will give the options, this Play Store and different options. And student, when the student will write the right options, they will go to the next place, next part of the video they can watch it, right? So you can put lot of interactivity with the subtitles for all kind of student needs, because student needs are different. Many students are suffering from different kind of special needs. For that, these kind of options learning is very important. We have seen many people who are suffering from dyslexia, or who are not able to hear it. They are getting benefited from this kind of application, because whatever teacher upload a video, it comes with the subtitles. At least the student cannot hear the voice, but they can read it. Okay, so using this application definitely helping you out in longer run. So the digital whiteboard, we are talking you about the virtual field trip. Now today in our session, we have got people joining from the different part of the country. So how one educators can bring take the students to the other part of the country for the cultural exchange, global exchange program, and a lot of things can be done with the help of this Flipgrid application of virtual field trips. We'll guide you about how you can make a social connect with the help of Flipgrid application, and bring a engagement in the classroom. Earlier days, when the pandemic was not there, you used to take the student to the field trips, right? So normal now virtual field trips, without visa, without passport, you can take the students to the world tour, right? So that options will be engaging option for everybody to do it. Digital notebook, where you can create your own content. Padlet applications for the digital collaborations. Edge versions, a PowerPoint application, translator, where I'm speaking in, or there's a translator applications are available, where if I write in different, I can start the conversation. I can write in English, you can read in different language, the way you have selected. So this is also a very important application for communication. We will talk about mover application, admin applications, and yes, in this third batch of training sessions, we have also incorporated or included Minecraft Education Edition. Okay, this was not part of our first and second batch. And Minecraft is one thing which is important for people to know, because right now the demand of coding is increased. The student wanted to learn coding. Okay, they wanted to learn coding free. So how educators enable the feature of coding to the students? That is all through Minecraft. We all know Minecraft is a number one game all the times. The student loves Minecraft. How you can convert this opportunity in learning purpose? Because the student spend 3 hour, 4 hour time in playing Minecraft games. Okay, now Minecraft Education Edition has come, where teacher can be a part of that game, and teacher can give the homeworks and make them to learn. Uh, so many labs, gamifications, so many labs are available. The virtual labs can be set up in Minecraft. You will enjoy when you learn about Minecraft. So this is one of the engaging thing which you're going to do it with Minecraft. We'll also talk about in this toolkit about video editing softwares. As an educator, it is always requirement for you to how to edit the videos. What kind of tools is available for me to edit the video, whether it is a free or it's paid. So video editing softwares we'll talk about, and this all softwares are completely available free to you. We'll also talk about the hardware perspective. Example for hardware, when you wanted to have a hybrid setup, okay, what kind of devices you are going to set up in your classroom, what kind of best devices you can use it, so that which can help you out in setting up this hybrid environment. So we have done this hybrid learning setups right from 2016 onwards, where the school had the requirements like this, and from 16 onwards we have implemented recently. Yes, with the help with the board conference meetings, and lot of places we have bigger conference meetings where 2000 3000 people are joining in. For them also we have helped in hybrid conference where 50% of the members have joined the sessions uh, from online medium, and 50 have physically present there, and hybrid presenters were also there, hybrid audience was also there, hybrid presenters were also there. So there is a lot of challenges which was coming into the picture, like audio challenges, voice is getting echo, all such things. We will guide you about how to rectify these things. So this will be very informative case study and research, and helpful material for all the IT admins who has joined the session today. And we will be talking to you about the pedology. Okay, the pedology and process is very important to implement these systems. So right now you all focus on learning these applications. We will guide you about, we will handle you after learning this application how to utilize in hybrid way. That is the pedology, right? Now, uh, in the announcement part, we are also sharing you the link to download the software which we are going to use it for the next 5 days. For laptop and desktop user, it doesn't require more application to be downloaded. They can use from the browser directly, but if they want, they can download the Microsoft Teams application on their laptop, so to use it. Otherwise all application can be accessed in the web browser, they don't have to download it. But those who are using a mobile phone, and no doubt all laptop users are also using the mobile phone, so we request you to join, you to download the Microsoft Teams application, Flipgrid applications, Microsoft Office applications. Office application has got all the Office into one place. Earlier what happens, the teacher goes to the Play Store or Apple Store, and they go and download a separate application for Excel, separate for Word, separate for PowerPoint. But this Microsoft Office application, which we are sharing you the link, using that you have all the application bundled into one place. So you can go and download that part. Yes, the Kaizala part is also one of the important factor here. The Kaizala, you can go and download it. Web browser, you can use it. And suppose there's a device problem is there. A teacher wanted to experience the same thing, what a laptop user are using it. For that also, the mobile phone has, the browser has got a capability that in the browser settings, you can go always, and you have the option of request desktop site. So any website you have gone, example, you have gone to the google.com, like in laptop how it is opening the or you can go to the school website. Just simple example, you can go to the school website. The way you can see in the laptop, it will not be visible the same way in your mobile phone if you're opening from the mobile phone view. So if you wanted to have the same view like laptop, what you can do is in the mobile phone you have a setting, enable desktop mode. You can see this screenshot. There's option is given here, request desktop site on the three dot of the browser. If you do it, you reload the browser, it will open like a website. And then you can also disable it always, because mobile view, everything is focused, fewer contents are visible, not all contents. So if you have a device constraint, you can work on these applications in the desktop mode. Now let us do a quick recap what we have done till now. Okay, so that you should be clear about why this exercise has been done. First, the you should know about where to ask question. You must be clear about it by now, that how to ask question with us. There's a Q&A box has been given, where we have also shared the link of all the softwares and all those things. Now we have also explained you about the agenda, that how the today's agenda we are going to talk about different things. We have explained you about the program structure completely, that how the sessions are going to happen, what is the things you are going to learn, and what is the toolkits you are going to use it. And you have got a credentials that you can use it for all the purpose. So these things we have discussed in our first 30 minutes of time. Now we will go forward, and we will learn about the other aspects of the things. Okay, what we are going to learn right now, we will learn about Why do we call hybrid learning education 3.0? We'll talk about different learning models. We will do one activity on Padlet applications where we wanted everybody to participate. We will do the activity on Microsoft Teams and Kaizala. And yes, then attendance assessment and day one resources, all the materials we will be handing over to you. Okay, then likewise, the day two things will come up that I'll explain you in the conclusion of the session. Now we have a question here. I will be opening up and checking up the announcement part right now. Just wanted to check for the curiosity purpose. Why do we call it as a hybrid learning education 3.0? So you can actually experience this Q&A tab also and ask a question or give an answer to this question. Let me just see the responses. One or two responses, I'll read it. Why do we call hybrid learning education 3.0? What is the 3.0? Why? I can see that a lot of people are interacting right now. Because we can use this platform for online and online, inclusive and exclusive education. Online and online both can go together by Aditi Jain. We can use both online, offline. Third session, third batch. Okay, interesting. It's a combination of online and offline educations. The best part with your answers, I know one thing is you are aware about now what is Q&A tab. That's the amazing thing you have seen it. This is third batch. Many people have given this is third batch. That's why. Rama Shankar Singh is online both system together. Okay, one Sasikala teacher has given because 2020 and 2021 we are 2 years of online education, now third year. Okay, these answers even I was not aware about it. Online, offline, and hybrid. Yes, you all have a good guess, and I can see that the best part is I can see that a lot of people are using this Q&A back box. They are aware about Q&A box. You all are right? Or the hybrid learning education part is important to know. The education version 3.0. Okay, I'll tell you why it is. If you know about the evolution of education, we have education 1.0. That time we are aware about the first ancient education system was the Gurukul system, right? Where the guru used to be there and the sister used to be there, and they used to get learning together. They know about each and everything about the gurus, and gurus also knows everything about the student. Okay, they get learning in return. They have to work for the gurus. They have to wash their clothes or anything they have. They're serving it. There are no fees are charged there that point of time, and they guru used to teach them everything, not only about the subject concerned, the life skills and the extra skills, co-curricular activity, a lot of things they are learning it there in the Gurukul system. That was the first education system. Okay, that's why we call as 1.0 education system. So we have seen this education system started from the India, and after that the education system has changed. We have got, because in the Gurukul system what happens, the education used to happen anywhere, any place. It can happen in the forest, it can happen in the hills, in the guru's place, right? Then what happens, the concept has come when the Aristotle and Plato has come. That time the concept has come for four wall of the classroom, which we all are a product of. Okay, we all are a product of the four wall of the classroom. We have seen this environment in the classroom where teacher used to teach in the classroom, in the blackboard with a chalk, and student used to learn. The teacher used to give a lecture, the student used to note the lecture, and gradually the teacher used to do a lot of innovation in their classrooms to make sure the students are engaged in the classroom. They have tried activity based learning, right? So they have tried under the 2.0 version only, they are trying activity based learning. They are trying to do They are putting the projector in the classrooms, making the audio visual classes, showing some kind of things, because this all attracts the student. Okay, we have seen the teachers have also gone forward and using a kind of uh, smart LED TVs. Okay, that is having computer installed where teacher used to interact in the TV. Okay, very nicely. So we have seen all the changes, and now the education is changing a lot. The teacher used to come forward. Teacher has gone for online teaching. From this system coming to this particular system is a big challenge. So they have come to the online teaching. Many people are succeeded in this online teaching, many are not. Somebody is trying in the classroom because of the requirement basis, they are not good in, they're not able to write it out, or the device is not proper with them. So they used to get this kind of setup in the classrooms. But whatever, the big salutes to all the teacher, they tried their best from the last 2 years, and see that the education reaches to the student. So these all were the part of the education 2.0, and students are the natural learner. You can make them sit in the forest, make them sit in the classrooms, make them sit in the home. They are learning, right? So mainly the struggle is happening from the teacher side. They are learning a lot to see that the delivery can happen to the student. Now the things are changing. We are into the 3.0 education system where we are talking about national education policies. We are going to talk about a lot of things where learning should be reaching to every individual students of the country. Every individual students, wherever they are sitting right now, they should all access to learning. So how it is possible? This is all possible with the help of hybrid learning setups. So in this hybrid learning setups, what exactly is going to happen is you can see this orientation. The 50% of the students are sitting in the classroom, 20% are sitting in their home, and they are learning. This is not a mandatory requirement for the teachers. If all 100% are sitting in the classroom also, then also the hybrid can implement it. Okay, all 100% are sitting in online, then also the hybrid can be implemented. So it all depends upon the process and the platform we are going to use it. So example, you have chosen all 100 people students, 100 students sitting in the classrooms and do a class. That time what happens, during the class hour they are not, maybe not, they're not understanding certain topics, they want to revise it. Will teacher revise again for them? Okay, on the same way, then the how she has explained to every student in 40 minutes, will the teacher will have that much of time? So now things are changing. The 3-point education system requires a smart educators. They should record the sessions. They should have equipment in the classroom to record the session, so that the students can go home. They can, number of time they wanted to do the sessions, they can actually watch it. You have to also provide the learning to the students where the student is not able to join the class online. They are in the offline mode due to some family function they are attending, or they are not well, but due to this examinations are coming in, they have to join the sessions. So school has to give on the permission basis this kind of facility to the students where live class is also going on, physical class is also going on, but school has got a capability of implementing hybrid learning, okay, for all the student needs. Okay, so that's the reason the learning system has to be changed, and we are going into the 3.0 education system where the studio classrooms, everything setups should be different. So these difference we are going to talk about the pedagogy process, everything, how the setup should be. uh, for the minimum teachers requirement wise also, we are going to tell you about 3 to 4 models. Just by a mobile phone, how you can implement hybrid. Just by a laptop, how you can implement hybrid. Just by a laptop and the projector, how you can implement hybrid. Or by the 2 laptops, how you can implement hybrid. So we are giving you, with your limited resources, a lot of case study we are going to present to you. So all the doubts will be cleared on the 5th day of the session. Before that, let's focus on all the tools, make ourselves ready to access these tools. Now we have seen that was the model. That's why we are coming into the 3.0 version of it. 1.0 is we are calling as Gurukul system, ancient education system. Then we comes to the four wall of the classroom 2.0, and now we are talking about this connected learning community where learning can happen any place, anywhere, anytime, right? So now, uh, in the 3.0 education system, we are seeing that schools are partial opening. Okay, we have seen this learning model, synchronous and separated and rotational models are running right now in our institution, in our countries also. Partial opening means uh, they are for the smaller age groups, the students, they are making them to sit in their homes. Remaining students they are bringing in the school. Okay, that's what the concept of partial opening of the schools they are bringing in, especially the high school children they are bringing in the school campus. They're also practicing about synchronous and separated learning model. That means online models are also there where the teacher and students are in the campus, some are in home, some are in campus. And rotational models. That means few students who are coming in the campus this week, next week they will be watching from online, because government has given a mandate that 50% of the capacity only the students are joining the class should join the class. So there are different models are happening right now. Because of that reason, the hybrid learning models are getting implemented. So now, what is hybrid learning model? So if you see this Venn diagram, you will have the answer of hybrid learning model. The clarification is available in this Venn diagram directly. You have synchronous learning, you have asynchronous learning. Synchronous learning is where the teacher is face to face with the student. Asynchronous learning is where the teacher is not in face to face with the student. They are sharing some kind of resource material for the students to go and watch it. Right? Synchronous can be the online learning, synchronous can be the face to face learning. So now the virtual learnings are also there and face to face learnings are also there. So we have seen that the models of learnings are different, right? It could be online, it could be offline, it could be physical, it could be non-physical, only just a video content a teacher is sharing it. That is also a model of learning. So the hybrid learning is defined as like the statement which is given by Michael Fullan. The best of in-school and remote learning with digital engagement. It is more than a quick fix. It is a way to enhance and accelerate learning by providing a student-centered approach to meet diverse learner needs. This is a very important statement. So whatever you are doing in the online classes, you are not telling that same online classes you have to pick it, because now we are talking about hybrid. Take the best out of it. Okay, best component out of it. Example, I have given an example about assessment. Okay, nowadays after every chapter or every topic you can conduct a test, right? These features are available from this online medium. Take the best part of it. Take the best part from the online medium, from the physical classrooms, what exactly the teacher used to do it. Combine everything together, think about the process, and start implementing the hybrid models. So that's what we call as a hybrid models. And this should be for everybody. This should be implemented in every. This is the future of education. Okay, so hybrid model is completely the future of education. Hybrid, or you can say the blended model. And inside hybrid model, only the blended components are coming in. So hybrid and blended learning is the future of the of the world, basically. So we have to be ready with these models, and we have to see that what are the right softwares we are going to use it to implement this hybrid models. So now let us do one exercise right now. Okay, and then I will guide you about how this particular software can be treated as hybrid learning application. So I am going to put in the announcement one link for you. That's the link of Padlet. Okay, what you can do is when you click on the link, it will open up the blue color big screen, and you will have the red color plus icon there. The question is coming on my screen. List the tools and apps you will use or are using it right now in your hybrid learning class environment. So whether it's an online class or it's offline classroom, what are the tools and techniques you are using it? You just have to list it. So for listing the things, you will be getting the link right now in the announcement. Like this, the link will come. You will have a plus icon. Just click on this plus icon. It will come a small box here. Put your name, your school name or institution name if it is applicable, and provide all the list of application which you are using it. Okay, so just try doing it and click on the publish button. Okay, I will just go to that same screen and come back. So what happens, all the educators who are available today, you will see that their answers are coming, and then I'll guide you also how to you can create your own Padlet, and what is Padlet, how you can use in the hybrid environment. Let us do this exercise first. So I'll stop sharing my screen. I'm just going back to the particular announcement which has come to you. Activity number 1 URL. Click on the link and just join the Padlet and start posting. So I am going to browser mode right now just to show you that I am also going to click on this Padlet link and show you that how it is going to work. So this was the link of Padlet. I go there. I will expect that some teacher should have already given the answer. Yes, I can see that people are there. You can see the answer. Zoom and Google Classrooms, Google Meet Classroom, Google Forms. The people are giving the answers. So this is what my virtual bulletin board where my teachers are giving the answers and they all are interacting. And with this, definitely lot of teachers are going to get benefited because they are going to learn a new tool's name also. Example, I am also going to get learn about these things. Lot of answers very quickly. The teachers are doing it. You can see that the interaction right now, more than 250 plus educators have joined this Padlet and the list is going up and they all are giving their answers. So you can also interact. You have this like button to like it out, which you like it. Example, we have Zamboard, Google Office 365, Google Forms, uh, Wakelet, Nearpod, Mentimeters. This link will be always active for you. So after this session also, if you wanted to go forward and wanted to see it, what are the tools other teacher across the countries are using it, you should be able to watch it here. You have got lot of inputs, lot of benefits, right? So we will spend another 1 minute on this page, then we'll go back. Sen Gupta madam has also given a inputs. So already I can see that lot of people, Kahoot, Whiteboard, Xammer, amazing. And if you keep going down, this entire people are writing it. The responses, Google Sheet, Microsoft Forms, and everything. Amazing. Now I will just go back to my presentation screen. Okay, I can see that many people are doing it and they're going back out of it also. But this link will be always active for you. Don't worry about it. By evening or by tomorrow, you can always go and scroll it down. When teachers will not be posting it, you can go and you can watch and read it out what people are doing it. Principal of Global Schools has also given information here. They're using the video editors and so many things. Amazing. So educators, now I will take a control here and guide you about the Padlet application. Okay, how to get start with the Padlet application and what is the use of this application. Okay, I'll just reshare my screen. Yeah, so I'm back to my presentation screen. Now, educators, I'll just take the things forward, come back to the session screen. So you will be able to aware about this particular tool. Okay. So you'll be aware about this particular tool. So we are right now in the main screen and we have just experienced about this particular Padlet application. Now what we have done is we have just created a something like a Padlet screen one kind of collaboration applications. And what was the benefit we have got with this kind of application is it can be used in your classroom for the brainstorming or for anything. You can create this kind of question, like how I given a question just before conducting any topic in your classroom. If you create this kind of topic and ask students to go forward and ask a student to go forward and give an answer for this any topic. Example, you are teaching tomorrow chemistry about the elements, okay, and you have asked some questions to them, and you have wanted to see that how the responses are coming in from the chemistry department. Now, what is going to happen with this case is all students of your classroom will start giving the answers. They will start giving their views, their answers, and everything on the screen, and you will be able to see it everything on the main screen, reviewing each and everything, and that will be the collaboration. Even in the hybrid environment in a sense, let's say you have 50% students sitting in the classroom, 50 are online. And normal cases, what you used to do is you used to call the students to the blackboard, give them a topic name and ask them to come and solve the problem of mathematics in the board, right? Such things can be done in the help of this one. Your projector is on the screen. All the online school students, what they're doing will be also visible to you. Parallelly, what your offline students are also doing, that is also visible to you. So that is the power of Padlet. So I'll just explain you about little bit about this Padlet application. You can straight away start using this application tomorrow from in the school. So what is Padlet? What is types of Padlet? Creation process, use cases, right? So first of all, you have to go to like Padlet on the browser. Click on the first link about Padlet. It will give you sign up options. Click on the login options, right? You have to click on login because you don't have to sign up. You have got the ID and password. So in such situation, click on login and click on the login with the Microsoft account because the account and password we have given is the Microsoft account. You can enter your ID, which is ending with @ leveria.cc, and the password which has been given. Why I'm telling you to enter with the ID and password, same thing is because we wanted you to experience everything with the same ID and password. Okay, you can also sign up with a Google account. Now it is giving you the basic version, which is free, and pro version, which is the paid one. So we recommend you to go for the free version. Okay, and in the free version only you can completely manage the complete Padlet. So come to the Padlet page. This is the Padlet page, and from here you can take the things forward. You can go and create a Padlet. The right side pink color button is there. Make a Padlet, and using that option, you can create the Padlet which we have created right now. Okay, so we will go and live create one Padlet right now for you, but just a basic of Padlet. Let us understand right now. Padlet is a free online tool. That is best described as an online notice board. Padlet can be used by the students and the teacher to post notes on a common page. These notes posted by the teacher and students can contain links. Also, you can post any video can be uploaded, image, documents, and the files. A teacher can also create a Padlet document and share with the students, and also can disallow the students to go and write anything on the Padlet. So teacher can put everything on the bulletin board, and share with the student. That also is possible. And lot of Padlet types are available here. Like you can see this wall Padlet. The previous example which I did, I have used the grid Padlet. Okay, grid Padlet, self Padlet. Okay, then you have got the back channels, map Padlet, canvas, timelines. So map Padlets, we are going to use it right now. We wanted to see how many people have joined from the different part of the country. So we will use the map Padlet for that. But the Padlet could be used for multiple purpose. We recommend you to use grid and self Padlet for the starting purpose, and then go to the map one, go to the timeline one, and for every Padlet, I will share you the tutorial link how to create that. Okay, so today I will create 1 or 2 Padlets for you to explain you how to use the Padlet. So this is the example of the Padlets which I was telling you. This is the first one, wall Padlet, where whatever you are posting, it will get stick in the wall anywhere in a random order. When you use the grid Padlet, in that case, what happens? It will come as a row format. Now this is the map Padlet where exactly you can locate, you can tag it, you can put it everything on the main screen. Now, when you're going to the screen of timeline Padlet, you can explain the students the evolution of certain things, like we are talking about evolution of education. Likewise, this first grade bookshelf that can also be a part of a self Padlet. A teacher can design such things, beginner guide. Then you have got for intermediate guide or for math subject, what are the books they should go through it? What are the contents are available? This kind of Padlets can be also designed. So educators, now the time has come. What I can do is I will just show you very quickly by creating a Padlet so that you are aware about how to create your first Padlet from the scratch. So in this case, I am going to the browser and my browser screen is shared now. So I'm going to my office.com or directly I will go to Padlet. Okay, that's what I can do it, Padlet. It comes as the padlet.com. I click on the URL and I click on login button. So since I did already a sign up process, it will not ask me a lot of things, but it will ask me the ID and password. So I am going to enter my ID. Example, I'm just entering one of the ID and the following password. Right, till this process you'll not have any problem in logging in if you provide the right ID and password. Once you log in, educators, what's going to happen is you are welcome to this home page. Now this is the Padlet, we all have used it right now. If I open it, it will be full of your contents. Right, this is the Padlet, we have used it right now. A lot of people has given the content here. Okay, which tools they have used it. Slowly it will load it out. It's loading right now. Slowly it will load and people will little bit reducing it. Okay, now I go to the resource material. This is also one of the Padlet I created. This is a different kind of Padlet I created. This resource material I will share it to you by end of this session. It has got day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 topics, and it has got important software links, and this important downloading links are available here. All the software which can be downloaded, all those things I have put it here. And the activity one, which is the Padlet upcoming activity, and the third activity, all those things are available here. What is our first day assessment link and all, and takeaway material. Likewise, day 2 I will put it so that you will not have any problem. You will have everything organized manner for every day. Likewise, you have to think about it how you can create your own Padlet. But right now, at this page, I will go and create a new Padlet here. I click on make a Padlet. This was the wall Padlet. This was the grid Padlet, and this was a self Padlet. I will interested in creating a map Padlet right now. So I'll go to the map Padlet. It is starting my Padlet here. And by default, it gives you a random title, random description, which is showing you on the top, right? You can change it here. I'll just change it here. Hybrid learning educators. Okay, that's the name of the thing. Description, plot your location. That was a description. I'm just putting it. You can play this, create this Padlet in such a way that you can ask the students to locate the famous food in that their area, or famous the 7 monuments. They can just go and they can just go and select it properly in the map. They can learn the map. So you can see this map is coming up right now here. And address. Address, I'm just putting it here, is Padlet. I'm just putting as here something like, see, by default, what happens, a um, unknown URLs are going to come randomly. But if I want to make it more personalized, I will just write it here activity 2. Okay, or activity 2, so that URLs can be customized. I can go and change the icons the way I want it very beautiful icons. I can just select it from there, some emojis or something like this. Okay, or something like a flag. If I find out from something here, this is suppose I wanted, add your own icon. I will enable the icon. So what happened? I selected this particular flag. Now this flag has come on the left hand side. You can see this. Now this is the URL. URL will be copying later. Map style. You can change the map style you want it. There are a lot of map styles are available. You can change the way you want it. And later I wanted the people first name to be entered. Reaction, I just wanted to make it star or like or vote. People will give up vote, down vote. Okay, these things will be there for any kind of Padlet. You have these features, so you can use this Padlet for any kind of debate competitions, or students are going to post something about some historical figure, and other students can go and do the commenting whether they like or dislike. So we'll come to know what is the vote coming for each content. Likewise, you can also go for make it approval. Right now, what happened? I have not enabled the approval part in my previous Padlet. So what happened? Everybody who was posting it was coming on my screen. But if I make it require approval, that means you are posting, it will come on my screen, but it will not come to your screen, the other student response. It requires the approval. Filter profanity. Any words which is not required to be put here can be also enabled as a filter profanity. You can try the settings. It's free to do it. Do not hesitate in trying any of these options. And click on next on the top. If you face anywhere, I have gone fast here. You can always watch the recording, and that will help you out. So now my Padlet is ready. I can click on close. This Padlet is ready. I have done some settings. Now to share the Padlet, click on the share button. You have the option of copy link to the clipboard, get the link, share on Twitter, share on Google Classroom, share everywhere. So I can click on copy link to the clipboard. The link is copied. This link look like this. See on the top, padlet.com, my name and activity number 2. Otherwise, what will happen if I'm not changing the name of the URL? It would have something like this, right? So that's the reason we have changed the URL and we have given as activity number 2. Now I can go to the share button. I can change the privacy also. That means whether visitors are allowed to write or they should only go and read it. That settings are also available. That means a teacher can create a beautiful Padlet and share with the students without allowing the students to write it. But in this case, I want them to write, copy the link. I can go to that particular announcement and I can write here activity number 1 again on Padlet. In the announcement, you must be getting the link. So what happens in this, what you should do is click on this plus icon again and search the place. Example, I currently stay in Ranchi, that's Jharkhand. I select here Ranchi, Jharkhand. It is getting selected, the area, and I can click on, I can change my, I can just, before this, I'll write it here, Prashant. Will not spend more time, just I'm doing it like this and just posting it. So what happened? It display me that, okay, I am from Prashant from Ranchi, Jharkhand. I can minimize it, make it full screen. I can make it completely the map to go minimize so that I can see other people's also remarks if they are posting. This is from India map. I can see somebody from the Nagpur. I can see somebody from the Tamil Nadu. I can see somebody from the New Delhi, Kerala, Bengaluru, right? I can just make the map more like this. Let's see who's coming from the different part of the country. Yeah, we have got one of the user from United Arab Emirates and one from Pakistan and yes, from Oman. We have we are welcoming people from Nepal, Meghalaya, right? just you have to put your mouse here and you can see that somebody from coming from Muscat. So this is the power of collaboration with the Padlet. You can see that and I can approve it. Right now I have enabled the approval part, so I can approve it. And I can see 4 people are coming from the same place. That numbers are coming in. Okay, and you can see that maximum people are joining from this place and from India, right? So these things you should try doing it with a lot of examples with your students in the classrooms. And Padlet is not only for the map purpose, but you can use for the multiple process. Okay, many people see all over the India, people are joining. That's amazing. And I can see the people from Bangalore also are there. Okay, the 4 people are there. Vamshi Priya educators are there from Bangalore. And I have got from Zed. Great. So we welcome from Kingdom of Bahrain also. People are there. Oman. Yeah. So this is what the power of Padlet. You will come to know that people who are coming in, and once I approve it, the things will also appear in your screen. I can always go and do the changing in the setting. People from the Canada also are there, part of it, and I can see the people from Nigeria. Amazing. So this was the power of Padlet collaborations. Anything you can do it. Start creating the Padlet with wall or things and start implementing in your classroom. So I had a question right now with all of you to be asked for the Padlet. Are you ready to implement Padlet with the students from tomorrow in the classrooms? Because it's completely free software. You just have to go to the padlet.com and start creating a topic. And once the topic is created, example, the topic is created, you can just go and share the Padlet with the students and get their reviews. Even a teacher can create their own Padlet. Before sharing, they just have to change the privacy that the students should not write, they should just read it. Like how I did here, resource material. If I share this link, you can just watch it. Like how in map you are giving your input, you cannot do it here. It's just for view purpose and in more organized manner. I can share you the contents, right? Now, going forward, let me just reshare my presentation. So you can implement and share your success story with your students, how you are going to implement. I am switching over to my presentation screen. Now, the brainstorming, giving some ideas to you how you can use the Padlet is you can use for brainstorming on a topic, statement, project. Okay, then live question bank. Just before your sessions in the classroom, you can ask a question. Once the session is getting over for you, you are a 40-minute class online or offline. You can ask a question to the students, and let's see how many have understood the topic or not. They all can go and write their topics in the things, and when they're writing the topic in the Padlet, just give it a try. Not only the text, try to insert some link, try to insert some image, try to insert some PDF document. Everything is supported here. Okay, so gather student work, research, exit ticket Padlet, what you have learned today. If I have to ask you a question, you all can post in the Padlet. And as a teacher, I will be very happy that okay, this is what you learned. So for the during the graduation time, you can also ask a question to the alumni student that who is your favorite teacher, and they are going to go and write it back on the Padlet. And later you can export everything into a form of PDF or Excel sheet. Okay, and in the form of image, so that you can actually take a printout and post in the school wall. That also you can do it. Likewise, for all the birthday wall, you can also let's say somebody's birthday is there in the classroom, and that day you make it a special, create a birthday wall, give it to all the students, let everybody wish in their own way. Okay, so that's how the Padlet's gonna use. Now we will straight away go into the second activity very quickly, and we will see that you access the technology which we have provided you. You access all the content into a right place. So we have created a Microsoft Teams group, okay, and we have added all the educators into that group for this particular batch. And This is only for this particular batch. We have created this exclusive group, and we have created certain channels. This is what we call as channels. That means announcements can come here, live events can links can come here, activities can be posted here. Getting social, that means you can come to this place and introduce yourself so that other educators can see you, can know you. Okay, just write about yourself, something about this example I have to write. I am Prashant, I am from Ranchi, I'm the place from MS Dhoni. Okay, the famous cricketer is from this place only. Some fun facts you can always go and write it. And yes, the buddy learning is the place here, the 5 number point here, which is for buddy learning, where you can ask any doubt from the fellow educators, or you wanted any kind of help, so one educators can help other educators. So this group has been formulated for the peer learning also. Any doubts, teachers can help each other. So the educators who are more active in this platform, we will be coming to know about it, and then definitely right recognitions, rewards will be given to the educators. But we wanted everybody to be very active and make this a good group of engagement. Lot of tips and tricks for the professional development we are going to post here. News and updates will be available here. Assignments, everyday assignments will be posted here. Kaizala Connect and attendance code. Attendance code will be only posted to you on the day 5. Okay, but other than that, all the channels will be active for you right from today. So how to access this portal? That part I'm going to explain it to you. That will be our activity number 2. And once we complete our activity number 2, we will also complete our activity number 3. So let me just make you explore Office 365 dashboard. So I am stop sharing my screen, and I am just going to reshare my screen. Just give me a second. Yeah, my screen is been shared right now. So I am explaining you right now about how to access that all the software which we are trying to talk to you, all 32 applications. So you have to go to the Google, which you all aware about it, right? So I'm going from the scratch. So let's say you all are in the Google page, right? Go to office.com, office.com, right? That's a URL. You will come to O365 login. That's Microsoft login. Okay. Click on this Office 365 login. This I'm talking you uh, for the laptop users. For the mobile users, they can straight away download Microsoft Teams in their mobile phone, log in with the ID and password, and get into it. But for them also to access Office 365, the same process will follow. Click on sign in. No other place you have to click, just a sign in. And it will ask you to log in. And the moment you log in, you will be able to log into this Office 365 page. Since I was also already logged into Padlet, so it has not asked me to log in. So this is the one of the power. If you are already logged in into one application, if you try to open the other application, it will not ask you to log in. It will directly take you to the login page. Okay, so if you already have two accounts in your institutions, one school account, already Microsoft account is there, other account is also there, try to open the other account into the new private window. Otherwise your browser cookies will not allow you to log in properly. So always, whatever, however you are logging in, be the same process, school account. But if you are already having two Microsoft account, the second account you should log in from the new private window or new incognito window. One way to log out from the previous account, but that way we are not recommending you. Now we are in our Office 365 page, and we have getting with plenty of applications from Microsoft. Okay, these all are the applications of Microsoft which is available for teachers to use it. Okay, so we are going to the application here called Teams, right? So we are scrolling down and finding out application here, Teams. Going to the application Teams. That's how we are into the Teams right now. So if it will open as a team, let me just show you something here. Now in the announcement also, we are going to share you one code. Okay, that is Z6ZT0YZ. If you are not a part of hybrid learning team till now, you can be a part of hybrid learning team by joining the group. Let me show you something here. Let the page open first. So for first time, it will take time to load. It will display me that I am part of hybrid learning 3.0 March batch. Okay, suppose somebody is not able to find this particular group, hybrid learning education, they can click on join or create a group and enter the code here, which is given as Z0 and some kind of code is given. That code you can enter and you will be part of a team, right? But right now I can see that I am a part of this particular group, hybrid learning education. So I can open this hybrid learning education group. I can see all the things which I told you. It's already available here. And you can see this pages available here, like general announcements, right? Under announcements, it is available for you where all the announcement part is coming up. Live event option, where I told you every day joining links are separate. Remember this. It's not the same link for tomorrow joining. Tomorrow, you can click on this link to join in. It's all available here under the same team. Activity, you can see that today the activity which we have conducted, it is all available here. The activities are posted right here. Then get social. This is the place which I wanted you to use it right now. And I am going to create one announcement here, something like introduce yourself. Okay. And hybrid learning educator. And just wanted to color this announcement with the red color and say something. Okay. I'll just say I am Prashant from Microsoft GTP tag and submit. So what happened? My announcement would have been submitted under the get social part. What I request you to do is try to use the reply option and give your response here. Okay, so you will come to know that how to collaborate inside this particular application. Just to make you notified about everybody notified about this channel, I am going to use general just to notify. Please reply. So a notification would have come to all of you saying that come and reply here. So what you can do, one or two replies, you can do it. And this is the place for buddy learnings, tips and tricks, news updates and everything. Okay. And today's assignments is also available inside the assignment and homework. So this is the link for today's assignment. Click on this link and complete the assignment, right? So go to the Get Social and start posting. I can see already 24 people has replied. Introduce yourself. I am Mayuri from IPRO International School, Pune. That's great. I can go and hit like here. Likewise, people are started introduction. So that process will continue for the next 5 days. People who are joining, they can actually go and start doing the replies. See, a lot of people are replying here. So that we can see it out later purpose also that how many people are replying here. Now, straight away, we will go back to our Kaizala, right? So educators, the third activity, which is this is one activity where you are a part of a team, you're a part of a group, and you see that how the things are organized for you. Likewise, you have to also extend the same features to the student after the class hour also, that they can find their resources material in the proper places. They have something for English, something for math, something for social science, something for different things. So different channels you can create it, and you can have a different things going to be happen in these channels. So tomorrow when we are going to talk about detailed topics, we will be discussing on that. Now in the Kaizala, the third way of communication is Kaizala, right? So Kaizala, I am just logging from the web browser. Okay, you can also log into Kaizala from mobile application. You can download the Kaizala from the mobile app. It asks for the mobile number to log in, right? So I can enter my mobile number here in the Kaizala to log in. It may ask me the pair code. So let me just try it out. Okay, I can select my country and the mobile numbers and then pairing code. So in my mobile phone, in my Kaizala app, I got a code. I can enter it and I can verify. So I am part of a Kaizala right now. And I can see that I am part of a lot of groups, lot of different groups. I'm part of it. So one of the group which I'm part of, and you all are also a part of this group, is Hybrid Learning Education 3.0. Okay, Hybrid Learning Education 3.0. And I can see that today's training updates are available here. I can scroll down. I can see how do you feel working with Kaizala, right? That's the one poll is already available here. So just I wanted, if you are also a part of Kaizala, what you can do, you can just, instead of writing the comment, okay, are you engaged with Kaizala right now? Yes, just say yes, so that I'll come to know that you have given a yes answer. Okay, this particular poll is already closed. The first poll is already closed. It was a due time was given. Second poll was due time is in 23 hour. So how do you feel working with Kaizala? You can just give a response by not by typing the response in the comment, but by responding. Tap to respond. So you can just give your respond. We will come to know that you are active in the Kaizala. Okay, you are get into the Kaizala mode. So there is two things are there. One is comments. So right now we are conducting this polls. You don't have to go to comments. You just have to post it like this. That's how the things can be done. Okay, so try doing it this part, and a lot of responses will be coming in. You can click on tap to respond and do it. Okay, and today also in the Kaizala, by end of the session, you'll have the survey coming in. Attend the survey. Comment option you have to use only when you have to ask certain things with the people. Okay, so comment option after every post of the organizer, there is a comment option will be open up for you. You can click on this comment option. There's a lot of comments are coming up here, right? So you can only comment here when you have to ask certain things or write something there. But if some kind of interactive polls are happening, you don't have to write in comment. Just click on tap and give your feedback. That's it. Okay, so that's how you can do it, and this is how the Kaizala can be used. And experience the Kaizala properly. We will also guide you to set up a Kaizala for your own school. Okay, and go with the Kaizala part. Go to the Google and type here something about, if you want to do a little research about Kaizala. Okay, Kaizala in hospitals, or Kaizala use in Apollo hospitals adopts Kaizala. Narayana Healthcare in Bangalore adopts Kaizala. Not only in education, this sector, the government sector, the healthcare, the education, everybody is using and automating their works with the help of Kaizala. So we'll definitely guide you. First, you experience how to use Kaizala, right? Okay. Now, uh, in the announcement, you just be a part of the team group so that you can get a regular notifications in the teams, and that is the one thing you all should be doing it. That's the first part. Now I will stop sharing the screen and going to the conclusion part. Another 5 minutes I'm going to take. Okay, just give me a second. Just preparing the thing. So you'll get a message like live event will continue in a moment. Just give me a second. Okay. Yes. So by doing this activity number 2, what is the outcome you have achieved with this activity is that you got familiar about where is Office 365, where you're getting a lot of application. No doubt we will go slowly on that applications and how to be a part of Microsoft Teams application. That is the one thing. And how to access the channels and how to find every day's joining link. That is the one thing should be very clear to you. And you can experience that way. You treat yourself as a student and how you can access all the resources and content. Now, tomorrow we are going to talk about in detail about this 5 important elements of hybrid learning platform. Okay, this hybrid learning platform, which we are going to talk about, is how to do this, how to set up this learning environment. Because for setting up this hybrid learning, without this 5 component, it is not possible. So we'll guide you how to set up this learning environment, how to set up this classroom community, that means relationship between the teacher and the student, how to set up this lesson design, how to plan the lesson for you, because already you are a lesson plan master. You know that what has to be taught in the classroom, but how you can include the elements of hybrid and gamification in the sessions, that is the best part. Okay, so that is the one thing we will talk about, how you can include gamification also in your lesson planning, and how you can include both by taking care of hybrid student also, online student also, offline student both, how you can plan the lesson, how you can give the assessment, how you can take the polls and give them the homeworks, everything, how you can engage in interactivity, engagement and interactivity, what are things you should do it. That's a 4 component. Fifth component is assessment and feedback. So these 5 components for different level of student, whether it's a preschool, middle school, high school, the different elements of the students, these things are very, very, very important. Okay, so we are going to talk in detail about these 5 elements, and for pre-nursery, prep 1, pre-nursery, middle school, high school, college, we'll talk about which application to be used for hybrid learning environment setup, likewise for the classroom community, for the lesson designing, right? And for Kaizala, suppose you are facing a problem, we'll be helping you out today in the feedback form. We have given you a information of entering the mobile number. So suppose you're not a part of Kaizala, you can fill up in this form, and you can provide your mobile number so we can add you in the Kaizala. Also, you can join this Kaizala directly by the link which is provided in the announcement. Okay, so it's very simple step. Download the applications and do it. That's simple. Now, what to do next is you have to complete the assignment which has been provided to you. That is, assessment has been provided, that you should complete it. You can join the Kaizala group, ready with all the software, and today's you can do the revision, because today if you are ready, tomorrow you will be much faster. You will be able to complete the work, right? So assessment form is also been be shared on your announcement. If you are facing some kind of permission issues, you have to go and fix. Suppose this Microsoft Teams, when you're joining in, you are getting the information like you need permission to join. For all this problem, because you have already one of the Microsoft account which is stopping you to logging in, so you should always go to the incognito window or private window to log in. So every browser has a feature of going into the private window. So when you try to, without going to the private window, when you try to log in, it gives you the message like this: you need permission to join this live event. In such cases, it is important for you to click on the three dots which is right next on every browser and click on new private window and enter the Teams URL. It will ask you to join with the web browser. And what you can do it here is you can actually go ahead and enter the ID and password of what we have provided you. Then only the sign-in page will come. Provide the right ID and password, you will be allowed to log in. Likewise, today the form which we have given there also it can come this permission issue. So to resolve that also, again we are telling every browser has got a new private window. Go there, either new private window or new incognito window. Go there and try these options. Right now, let us conclude our day one sessions. So what exactly we have done in our day one sessions, if we have to conclude, is hybrid learning education 3.0 training programs objective. We have understood what is this complete training program. We have talked about the toolkits which we are going to talk about, which we is going to use. We have done some activities with Padlet, Teams, and Kaizala application. These applications you can implement in the school. We talk about the learning models. What is the previous learning model? What is the new learning model? That part we have discussed, and we know the evolution of education. So if you have any doubt after the session today, you want to get in touch with us, that support is provided through Kaizala only. So we will do an announcement. Do you require any support? On that announcement only, you can do the reply. Okay. And our team member will get in touch with you. The team members from Ms. Sharoni will get in touch with you. Sanjay Biswal will get in touch with you. Archana will be getting in touch with you. Pappu Kumar will get in touch with you. Samir Khan will get in touch with you. So we have 5 people dedicated for your support. You getting any help? These people will be active and they will try to help you in any kind of technical help you required. So just wait today. After 1 hour, we are going to put an announcement in Kaizala. Do you require any support after first day session? So you can use the reply option to reply, and these people will get in touch with you. Okay. And today in the Q&A part also you have asked a lot of questions. If we are able to answer these questions, it's good. In case some questions we have to get back to you, we will create a FAQ document of today's question and share back to you so that your doubts can also get clarified. So thank you once again for joining in the large number and get part of this session. And today we think that today was the first day we have explained, get in touch with the 3 basic application, and tomorrow onwards the actual learnings of hybrid starts. All right, so just pull up your socks and ready for the sessions. That upcoming 4-day session will be a great learning, and after this 5-day session you will definitely feel empowered. Initial days it will be really tough for you. Try to practice whatever I explained you today. Get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow by 4 o'clock, you should be ready. And when we're joining the session next day, we'll help you out. And don't worry with the fasting, when we're going fast in the sessions. After this 1 week also, we are always there for you. So whenever you require any support, help, we are there, right? So always stay in touch. Okay, stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to share your feedback. Thank you.